Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. It's your boy Nick Boy. So I got a eye exam recently and I don't need glasses. Lucky me. So I am going to do a story time video. This is my third story video and this story involves the police. This happened in March this year on a Saturday night at around 9 p.m. So me and my brother were driving home and he's old enough to drive. And when we got to our neighborhood, my brother wanted me to practice so when I'm able to drive, I know how and I don't fail my driving test. So my brother stops at the beginning of our neighborhood. So my brother was like, "Hey, I want you to learn how to drive so you're able to get a license and know how to drive." So my brother tells me to go to the driver's seat, and I was worried because isn't this illegal to let someone that is underage and doesn't have a license or permit to drive? And he was like, "No, it's okay. We are not in a public area, so you're able to drive a little bit." So I was like, "Okay." And we switched spots. I went to the driver's seat, and he went to the passenger seat. He showed me where the gas pedal was and where the brake pedal was, and he was giving me instructions on what to do. He told me not to touch the gas pedal, and we're just going to use the brake pedal. He made it so the car started moving forward pretty slow, and he told me to brake. And as scared as I was, I slammed the brake pedal and the car jumped forward. And he told me you have to step on the brake pedal slowly so the car doesn't jump forward. He made it so the car started moving forward again, and then I stepped on the brake pedal slowly this time. And I know I am making this seem short, but there was actually a lot of talking in between. I was saying I was going to walk home, and my brother was saying that I can't go home, and the car was moving slowly, and I was in the driver's seat, so I felt like I couldn't just leave the car. Because then my brother would have to switch to the driver's seat, and someone could be hurt. And when I am saying the car was moving slowly, it was only like the speed of a turtle. It wasn't that fast. And as we were complaining and arguing with each other, we see some lights. My brother notices the lights and he looks back, and it's blue and red lights, and there was a cop car behind us. So my brother said it's the police and he left the car. And I still had my foot on the brake pedal because I thought it was still going to move forward, but even if I did let go of the brake pedal, then it wouldn't have kept moving anyway. So I just sat there for a little bit. My brother was talking with the police officer. Then the police officer came over to me as I was sitting in the driver's seat, and he said to roll down the window. And I didn't know which button to pull down, so I was just doing random buttons. And the windows other than the driver's window was going down. I could have just tried each and every single button, but I had to react quickly. I wasn't able to take my time. And my brother was outside with the police officer, and my brother ended up telling him, I think that I didn't know how to roll down the driver's window, so my brother was talking with the police officer for a minute or so. And my biggest concern was my brother getting a ticket, because if he got a ticket, then we wouldn't be brothers anymore. Then after 1 or 2 minutes of them talking, my brother comes over to me and opens the car door, and he said, "Get out, Nick." He didn't say it in an angry way, he said it normally, and as I was stepping out of the car door, I said, "Okay," out loud. I don't know why I said "okay" out loud. There was no reason for me to say "okay" out loud, but I did anyway. So the police officer requested some questions from my brother, and the reason we were pulled over was because we were parked for way too long and it looked suspicious. And we weren't straight on the road. This is a layout of what I'm trying to say, because we were parked weird. So as I was saying, my brother and the police officer were talking. Then the police officer just gave a warning and said, "Don't do it ever again." And my brother did not get a ticket. The police officer drove away, and my brother drove us home. And when we got home, my brother told my mom what happened, and they considered me to practice driving, maybe driving the lawnmower. And I thought this was a story worth sharing because if my brother got a ticket, then we wouldn't be brothers anymore and it would just be sad. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and also please subscribe. I'm going for 1,000 subscribers. And let me know if you want more story videos, and if you have any stories to share, then share it in the comment section. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.